This is Dr. Andrea O'Connor. That's the name of her YouTube channel. And I'm going to comment on several things she commented on. And chick, you have my personal permission to use my name, reference my YouTube channel, use any story that I've got here or any of my other online stuff. You get my personal permission to do that if you chose to do so. If you say anything bad, do it in a way that's constructive for me. Like James, if you just did this way, or James, I don't agree with you. That's fine with me. But first on individuals near death that see dead loved ones in their close to them. Yeah, but I mean the doctors, the clinical people might say, well, that's just their mind going. But one thing I personally love, one thing I personally believe is that they're actually seeing the souls of the people that they know. They're actually coming down and saying, hey, don't be afraid of death. It's just a transition period from the physical earth plane to the astral plane. Now, there's something, I had one of these, and it is apparently fairly common, but I had a girlfriend drowned in 93, and she came to me in a dream. Now, the belief is that everybody, in certain stages of deep, deep sleep, your soul will go out of your body. There's something called the Aka cord, the silver cord, that if anybody's interested in this, it's here on YouTube. Just type astral projection or out of body, or even near-death experiences, and you get all this. It's on YouTube. If anybody wants my personal take on something, leave a comment and I'll do what I can. But the belief is that we're going out of body to the astral plane, meeting up with that loved one. We're actually spirits with them. When we get back in our body and wake up, you remember it as a dream. I believe that's a real thing. Let's see, on Bigfoot. Now, there's one theory. I'm not saying my theory. I've got several theories on Bigfoot. I'll relate to some of them later, but one of them is that these people that know how to shapeshift into Bigfoot, maybe they're picking out other animals too, more common animals, but they know how to shapeshift into a Bigfoot. And they'll go out in the forest for a few days, play Bigfoot, and then turn back human again, go back live a normal human life. Now, that's just one theory out there. That's one theory I came up with. I'm not sure how commonly believe that is with other people, but they're multidimensional beings only existing partially in our universe. That's another one, on our Earth plane. But let's see, on the dragons. Now, one theory, before paleontology came around, people were digging up these bones and not really realizing that they were critters that had been dead for tens of millions of years. That's one theory. On the live one that people saw, that's certainly very interesting. For the sake of argument, I'll assume they weren't making that up. They weren't making an interesting story. Now, I've got several stories here on YouTube that are complete fabrication. But if anybody sends me an email, repairman2012@yahoo.com, I'll tell you which ones are fake. I'm not trying to fool anybody, but some of the stuff here is fake, fabricated. But if I do tell you, keep it to yourself. Don't spread it around. But people do make stuff up for various reasons. I'm not. Anyway, let's see. It comes to police encountering paranormal stuff. Now, I've heard a few times where the police would investigate something. The people didn't believe it was paranormal. They called the police, and the police would say, "Look, call a priest or do something. This is out of our jurisdiction or what, something like to that effect." It's not a police matter, but let's see, is that cover? Oh, I personally believe in ghosts. I've never seen one. I've had a couple of years ago. I had my cell phone moved from the bathroom where I'd forgot it. It moved to a shelf where I never would have put it. It was sitting on top of a metal cup. I would never put it. Nobody else here would have moved it and put it in that position. So I'm sure a ghost did it. I think they're just saying, "Hey, we're here. We're not trying to frighten you. We're just here." I've had other stuff moved. Now, about 2 years ago. Now, I like to pay as much as I can in cash. Now, I kept some, an envelope with maybe about $500-600 in it, and in a certain place in my pickup, it disappeared. I looked and looked and looked. I looked for about 2 months for it, and I couldn't find it. And finally, I said, "Oh, a ghost returned my money to me." A short time later, it was right back where right. I'd looked in this. It was on top of some other stuff in my pickup, right there. So the ghost still isn't to me. The ghost kind of got a thing. They know I know they're here. Let's see what else I caught. You talking about ley lines or something? Yeah, I've heard of ley lines. I don't fully understand them, but yeah, I think they're a real thing. I don't, like I said, there's people that go up with dowsing rods and pick them up. So I don't know. Let's see. What I'm going to cover several things here. I'll make follow-up videos, but check. You got my permission to use anything I say, and if it's criticism, do it in a way that I can make use out of it. Love you, Chick. Oh, I live in Avondale. Not trying to pick you up because I know you got a family, but okay, bye bye.